Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I'm back for another pick a pile reading. So this reading is going to be what do people admire about you and who is admiring you. So we have three different piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need to pause the video to take a minute to make your selection, usually helps to close your eyes, open them, kind of meditate before you open them, and then whatever pile you're drawn to and your eyes are caught, the first is usually where to go, but you can watch as many piles as you would like. All right, so I'll see you over at your reading. So if you chose pile number 1, this beautiful purple seashell, I love this. It's so beautiful. All right, so let's find out what people admire about you. This is so exciting. Very excited to do this. It just came to me. I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness, my dog. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this lovely purple shell, let's find out, why do people admire you and what they admire about you? So welcome to my channel. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Messages are general, so take what's yours and leave the rest. So let's get into your pile. I'm very excited. Yes. Okay. So let's find out what people admire about you. Ooh, such strong energy. Oh, yes. So you guys could be a water sign or have water in your chart. We have the River Queen. Oh my gosh, number 36. This card is just riveting. You could really like mermaids, be drawn to like the ocean. It's probably why you picked this beautiful shell. So yeah, that's wonderful. This is lovely. So a lot of people find you to be very much like the River Queen. You're in flow with yourself. You have come into your own. So for a lot of you, you're embracing, parts of yourselves, that you've been kind of taking a look at. Maybe some self-reflection here is going on. You're letting things flow in your life, okay? You're letting go, letting God, letting spirit, right? Natural movement, letting go and flow. That's what this card says. That people admire your makeup, your aesthetic. If you have done like decorating with like mermaids and stuff, they love that. There's a shell in her hair. It's a conch. I think it's, how do you say that? I'm probably saying it wrong, but there's a shell in her hair, so that's interesting. Whether you're masculine or feminine, people admire how much freedom you have. Very spicy, very sexy, look good in red, very handsome, very attractive. If you like anything to do with like skulls or death, again, this is from 2 different decks, and they're both mermaids. So mermaids are very heavy here. So for a lot of you, that's definitely the case. Like, or you love being near water, you're like a fish. You're some kind of, having that water here. So that's really beautiful. But if that's not you, that's okay. I'm also picking up some fire vibes. We'll get into that as well. Number 7, 7 could be significant. That's usually a very like spiritual number. It could be your life path number, or you were born in July. So happy birthday. Those Leos out there, I know we're in August, but I want to say that for sure. That's coming through very strongly here. You are very independent and you're self-determined, and you're a determined person. You get what you want. People love your hair. They love when you wear crop tops. They like your stomach. Yeah. We have divine animals. So you're very connected with the divine, and with they connect with you through animals, and people see that. Like, animals are very drawn to you. Or you have a spirit animal. This is a lion here, so that's definitely bringing those Leo vibes. Number 22, so very divine numbers here of 22 and 44. Wow. People admire your friends. If you are pregnant as well, like there is a pregnant woman here, so they find you very beautiful. Again, a red dress. She's wearing a red, like her skin is red here, like her tail is red, and then here her dress is red. So a lot of you look so good in this color, especially like that dark and the wine red. Just killer. And the red in her hair, she has red flowers. It says treasured memories. So people treasure the memories that they get to make with you. They find you to be etheric, very mystical, especially with that water vibes here with the River Queen. So wow, they see you as a queen or a goddess or a god. Look at this snowflake obsidian. It says transparency. And look at this African goddess. Stunning. So there we go. You could be of an African culture, and you embrace that if you wear your hair or incorporate like beads. I'm hearing stones, gems, etc. Like, your aesthetic is beautiful. If you let it like go down over your head, like this woman has like kind of a headdress on, if you wear a headdress. If that's part of your nationality or culture. So that's really beautiful. People admire you. They find you to be very powerful. So this is like my power pile. Kindred spirits is here along with the treasured memories. So not only do they see you as like a good friend, but this is a friendship. They treasure every memory that they have with you. If they traveled with you, this was very important to them. I'm getting, if you're pregnant, you look stunning. Okay? Stunning is what I'm getting. You're glowing. Kindred spirits. Yes. So you could be of Asian descent as well, because these two women here are Asian. So that's coming through. I'm getting like multicultural in this pile, so it's lovely. I'm kind of getting a whole bunch of different vibes here, and they're kind of showing it here. So if you wear a kimono, that they admire that about you. They admire the way that you do your hair, your makeup. The way you dress is just incredible. Oh, she has a red dress over here with the Six of Wands. Like, you go after what you want and you get it, and you're very successful. Okay, and you have your dreams are coming true. Yeah, and her dress is almost like a robe. So I'm getting Greek and Gothic vibes here too. So somebody's name could have a G in it, a T, a K, an S, an F. We have shared. It says when you share it, everyone feels happy. So you're a very giving person, and you share a lot with others, and it makes them happy. It makes you happy too. You may have like a gift giving language, like your love language. Some star signs or something that could be in your chart. Also, this could be the people that are admiring you too. We have Mercury here, so this is Gemini, and we have Gemini, so I should just like loop them together, right? So heavy Gemini energy here. You could be a twin with this energy as well. People like the way you communicate. You're very philosophical. You're very deep. You're funny. Your personality, you're very stable. We have Taurus here. We have Aquarius. Yeah, that's where that deep, philosophical, analytical, quirky vibes come from. We have Jupiter here, so you could have your Jupiter or Mercury in Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or have it in your Mercury. Your Mercury could be in any of these signs as well. Jupiter, Sagittarius, very adventurous here with the travel. So you like to travel, you like to see new places, explore new things. The secret path is here. So you could be one to kind of explore new things. People admire that about you. You're not afraid to take a risk. You're not afraid to travel and to move forward and to embrace like kind of your own destiny here, to take your own way. Fairy wings and fairies are very significant here as well. You're very in tune with the world. People see you as just etheric. So this is an irresistible pull down a distinct path. ley lines and mystical traditions. And ley lines and mystical traditions kind of go hand in hand. They talk about like Stonehenge and different monuments and artifacts that have been mapped out. And then of course Europe has there was something out there, I didn't actually get fully into it, but I found it at the last minute before I did this, and it talks about Europe having like mystical ley lines and things like that. So look that up. That could be very significant. You could live in a very lush place. I'm getting Oregon or Washington, near the ocean somewhere. Or this is where you're drawn to, kind of like that's where you relax, that's where you go within, that's where you let your soul kind of like rest and things like that. You're a very giving person. People love that about you. They see you as divinely guided, as a divine being. You have 22, 44, and 33. You can't make this up. This is like the pile to pick. Like, I'm not saying the rest of the piles aren't going to be good, but this, wow. Yikes. Like, how do you follow this, right? So, and that literally could be, your birthday could be around Christmas here. Christmas time, maybe your favorite season or holiday. That's really beautiful. So getting into your tarot here, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so they find you to be like in tune with the cycles of the moon. You can be indecisive at times about what is going to bring you the most joy with this Nine of Cups. What people admire about you is your style, your beauty, your grace. I'm hearing that I'm also like kind of seeing Sandra Bullock and Miss Congeniality. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you might really identify with like these characters. You could be an actress. You could be in the spotlight. You could be very fulfilled here on your own with the Nine of Cups. And so you make decisions based on that. People see you having a good time, manifesting, because you have that followed by the Three of Pentacles. You're a hard worker, and you like to make other people happy, and you like to work together, and you like to help others. And so people admire that about you. They think you're just stunning here. I'm just hearing stunning. Three of Pentacles. And you can balance a lot. And look at these pentacles. Like this guy's blindfolded. Or he looks like he has a visor on and can't see shit. Remember, and there's a line in, I think it's Still Magnolias, and it's at the end, and Daryl Hannah's character is like, she's like, you're just gonna pop right out of these bushes, and he goes, what bushes? I can't see shit. You guys may be jokesters, storytellers, people like your stories, they think you're funny. With the Six of Wands, it's like, you're manifesting whatever you want, whatever comes to you in this, because you work with others, you work well with others, you make things happen. With the Knight of Swords, you take action, you're very responsible, very dependable here. We have Aries, so I didn't mean to like forget the Aries out there, but we have Aries here, so shout out to Aries. As far as Aries, we can be very stubborn like Taurus. We know what we want. We're headstrong. Jupiter's here. Okay, so that's Sag. Sag can also be that way as well. We know our own minds like Aquarius and Gemini. Like this is a very interesting, like you've got some fire here. You've got earth. You've got air. You've got, yeah, it's interesting. And then you have the water. Okay, so that's interesting. Fire, air, earth, and water. So you could be a very good balance, or you're learning to balance these traits out, or you have this many people in your lives that are like around you that love you. They love you, okay? So these people around you are like cheering you on, and they want you to know that. Aries is very bold, very courageous, very passionate, very driven, very, attractive, right? Not that any of these other signs are not, but like, that's that vibe. And like this woman, look at her. She's like, has her hands through her hair. Like, I'm so pretty. So you guys you're like pretty people, highly attractive with Jupiter. You got Taurus in there. Woo! All that. That's lovely. I love it all. And I get along with all these signs. It's beautiful. So some of the indicators of who could be admiring you from afar. We have cousins, so this could be your cousin. We have family, nice, And they can be admiring you up close, not just from afar. But these are some people who could be admiring you from afar. So I said it, so it means something. Boss, okay. So this is a boss. Maybe you're a boss and people look up to you. Current partner, nice. Oh my gosh, I love to see that. Your current partner finds you just to be like hot stuff is what I'm getting. Very handsome, very attractive, very much knows their power, knows they're like learning about themselves, sharing with others, making memories. They admire everything you do. Coworker, awesome. So a coworker admires you. That's lovely. I love to see this. Content creators. So yeah, this could be somebody that does the same thing as you. They could be a tarot reader, or they could be some type of content creator, and they admire your work. That's lovely. I love that. And then soulmate. This is your soulmate. So yeah, of course, soulmates can be lovers, and they can be friends. So that is awesome. That's so wonderful. We have a few more cards here, so just to wrap it up. Ooh, okay, so we have number 2, and you had a lot of 2s. Remember the 2, and that's about kind of, and you're working on your mind, your body, your spirit, everything. So you're manifesting so fast and so quickly, or people see you as just someone to look up to. And with this dragonfly over here, you live life to the fullest. Okay, so dragonfly, excuse me, they could be significant here for you. And then look, she's got like a literal dragon that has wings in here. So dragons fly, obviously, but this is like almost like a dragon and a dragonfly had a baby. Oh my god, that's cute. So this is your current partner. Look, there's a hand right here, and for a minute there, it looked like a partner's hand, and maybe it still could be. I'm sure it's hers, but you know, this is your partner who is dreaming with you. They find you very magical, very mystical. They see you as living your fullest life and your life to the fullest. That's beautiful. So with this number 2, I wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen next. People want to know what's going to happen next. They're admiring you, seeing that you may be keeping some secrets to yourself. You may be traveling or doing some things, just kind of exploring life, and you may not be very loud about it or anything like that. For some of you, you're just kind of taking this listening time and this time to relax, right? But you're also ready to adventure. Everything's an adventure to you, because it says, ready to adventure, precipice of change, and pause before action. So you are learning to pause before acting, to think before acting. People find that to be just magical, that you actually go through, you weigh your options with the 2 of Swords. You look at what's going to bring you the most fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. You try to work with others. You are willing to learn. You may have a little bit of an ego because you are, you're a boss. I feel like a lot of you are like, yes, like, you know it, you're powerful with the 6 of Wands, and with the Knight of Swords, I mean, you've got the fire, you've got the air, all the action that's going on here. You're action oriented when necessary, and you may be learning to kind of pause before making actions and kind of going through the motions and things like that. So thinking things out. People really do admire this. They admire that every time they're with you, it's like an adventure, and they just love it, and you make them feel so happy. So, oh my gosh, pile number 1, this was so beautiful. Oh wow, if this resonated and you're called to like the video, share, subscribe, all those good things. If you like a personal reading, all that information is in the description box below. And as usual, I'll see you for the next Pick a Pile reading. Take care. So if you chose pile number 2, or this lovely starfish, this is your reading on what do people admire about you. So welcome to my channel. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. The messages are general, so take what messages are yours and then leave the rest. So this is a beautiful pile. Some of the cards did show out, when I was shuffling for y'all. Wow, it was incredible. So I feel like I'm like, where do I even start? Okay, so let's start with the big cards first. Okay, what do people admire about you? I'm hearing ride or die, like you're a ride or die type of friend, are a type of person, like you're very loyal, very committed. Move this over just a tad. Okay. You bring a lot of joy into people's lives. We have the Joy card. Your name could be Joy or start with a J. Number 27, number 15 could be significant. Fertility. Yeah, people see you as very abundant, very prosperous. If you have children or you're able to, they see you as, you know, a very stable parent. You are just basking in your glory. I'm getting that you could be from India or Latin America. You could be from China, Japan, Hawaii. So sad, all the fires. My heart goes out to y'all. People love how emotional you are. We have water here. And there's a little advice here too. Spirit is saying drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. So they encourage you to do so. If you already do this, people admire that about you. They think you take very good care of your body. You may be the type of person that's like, drink your water. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, very emotional emotions here. We have the moon, so you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have that in your chart. Almost said Scarlet or something, like with an SCA, so interesting. Somebody's name could be Scarlet. You could like Gone with the Wind. Oh, it's such a good movie. Number 23 with the moon. Did I say that already? If I'm repeating myself, I apologize. All right, what else? People admire your body. You're very beautiful, very physically attractive. If you have a partner and you're committed here, they admire that as well. Your relationship, the way that you handle your relationship, the way that your views are on love. You're a very attractive, handsome, amazing, beautiful person inside and out. Venus, so you could be Taurus, and then we have Libra here next to it, so even more of a confirmation, or this person could have that in their chart. We have Virgo. So either this flips and reverses. I forgot to say that. So take this as either the person admiring you or this is your chart. So this person could be this or you could. So Virgo here. Gemini with the twins. You could have also watched pile number 1. There's some of those vibes here. We have Taurus. So yeah, with that, what was it? With that fertility card coming out. Yeah, very fertile energy. The Virgo, Taurus, so you could have these in your chart, or these are people who are admiring you. This could be the one. Ooh, so yeah. This is your partner, or people know you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. There's a lot of joy. You bring a lot of joy to this person's life. If you're in a partnership here, this person finds you to just be like everything, and they find you to be the one. A lot of people see you as the one. Playfulness. Okay, so you can be a very playful person, very fun-loving. Getting kind of shy vibes though too for some of you with the moon being here. You know, those signs, just depending on the chart, of course, but like individually, like if we're just gonna lump them into the water, right? They're very intuitive. So you guys are very intuitive. You may take a lot of pictures of the moon or look up at the moon. You get a lot of joy in your life from like the stars and astrology and learning about the planets and space and the world as a whole. So you could be very philosophical, very intelligent, very analytical. Very fair, very just, very committed, okay? Feeling this is a loyal pile here, so a lot of people find you as a loyal friend, a loyal partner. You are just loyal in general, so I love that. That's lovely. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you have an open mind to a lot of different things. You know that soulmates can come in all forms, not just your relation, just your romantic relationships, but also platonic. So how people see you is that you have good intentions here with this intention card, and you put effort into making things grow in your life, right? You could love Jade here. Somebody's name could be Jade. I was getting a lot of J names. Number 15, this boils down to 6. It says meaningful dreams. So yes, very intense dreams. So people, you could tell people about your dreams or what you dream and if they come true and things like that, or that you have a dream journal, but you know that your dreams have symbols and signs and you pay attention to those. We have wake up, so you may really like to sleep. People could talk about how you're either late because you're sleeping, or you might like to nap a lot or dream a lot. We have creative daydreaming over here. So along with this meaningful dreams with Jade, look up Jade. It has way more, than I'm even going to go into here because of time and everything. But yeah, so you guys can very much like that crystal. So far, far away. Pink is very significant here, so you could look really good in pink. You might like fairies or have like an interest in mermaids. You may have been drawn to pile number 1. We have unicorns here too, so with that water card, you get easily swept up within your daydreaming, but creative daydreaming is also a way of like manifestation. So think of it like that. It's like if you want something, you just kind of, let your mind go where it goes, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, the time passed and you're late. So this could be my late file. Somebody who's really late here sometimes. So let me know in the comments down below. But I'm not saying all y'all are like that, but a lot of you could get very distracted by the other world that you live inside, and Piscean energy is coming very, very strongly, and of course Scorpio and Cancer. So they're very good daydreamers. They're in their emotions, their feels. They're compassionate, kind, loving. Very sweet energy, very protective energy too. Okay, so what else do people admire about you? They admire your fashion sense, the way that you interpret colors and the way that you incorporate it into your sense of style is beautiful here. When you go out, you look stunning, okay? And you kind of show the world that like fashion is just can be amazing. So you could have a lot of interest in fashion or clothing, or the way that colors come through. You could be an artist, a designer of some sort. People love your energy because it kind of makes them feel healed here. We have doesn't kind of, but it does. It heals people. So we have Archangel Raphael. It says provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So you are a provider to others. You do heal them. You show them that you're rooted, that you're grounded, that you're willing to transform. You're like an angel in people's lives, and they love that. So this archangel could be watching over you and wants to say hi. So this could be one of your spirit guides or someone that you pray to or believe in. So that's very beautiful here. You also just provide some type of calmness. People can come to you and you are very fair, very just. You're also very emotional and very compassionate. People appreciate the fact that they can share their emotions with you because you're an emotional person. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've been taught to, stuff them down. They don't exist, blah, 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 that toxic shit, So this is beautiful. You are like a resting place for people. Look, all these animals are coming into this card. Look how beautiful this card is. I absolutely adore this card. People adore you. You are just magic. You make things grow. You may have a beautiful garden or like specific flowers here. I'm not really sure. I want to say zinnias. That's probably wrong. Somebody correct me for sure. It says House of Flowers. Yeah, 36 could be significant. You have a lot of numbers here. 25, 35, 30, 33. Yeah. So I'm hearing that song, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With cockle shells and something bells and pretty maids all in a row. Okay, so that could mean something to someone. I'm just getting it in my head here. So it means something, somebody could very much like flower art or to incorporate. This is just a beautiful deck in itself. So yeah, it's called the Oracle of Mystical Moments. So if you're a reader, can't say enough about your energy. It's beautiful. You have the Well Watcher here, number 7, which is also a very spiritual number. 3 March, July, September, another 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, September again, 5, 6. So that's Libra, right? Bleeding into Scorpio, right? June would be Gemini. Wow, okay, I'm looking at the numbers and they're telling me because they correspond to the months of the zodiac sign. So I'm kind of picking them apart here. Also, someone's Venus in their chart could be in Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, or Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So with the Well Watcher, you could like to, you know, throw wishes in the well, right? Or have done that, or have visited wells. Maybe you like to do that. That's very interesting. Here we have owls. You're like a student. Some of you are students of life. People admire that you're very wise. You have a lot of wisdom, and people may say you're wise beyond your years, like you're a very young soul, and you may have like a younger outer feel to you too, but there's very old soul vibes, right, in some of you. So some of you are young, and some of you are look young, but you have an old soul. Or you're just starting out, like you're just coming into your life, and you're about ready to just kind of shine here, and you shine in people's lives like the sun on their face when they're going outside for the first time and they look up and they're basking in the glory and the warmth, right? That's how you are. You have the power of the divine, the power of whatever you believe in is behind you. People find you very powerful. Wow, this card is beautiful. This energy, y'all, your energy is just so beautiful. We have the Merlin, so you're a guy, you guide people. It says guidance, mentorship, and teacher of the old ways. So you're doing kind of like what I'm doing on my channel. Some of you may be other readers and things like that. So you're guiding others, you're mentoring others in what you believe in and what you've been communicated by spirit, your religion, the divine, whatever you believe in, right? And some of you may read crystal balls here. You know that you're like a witch or a warlock, or you know that you're a wizard. So we got those W's here. So somebody could have a W in their name with the Well Watcher here. There's 2 W's and the wake up. Yeah, for sure. And an F. F for fertility, F for far, far away. Yeah. So look at that. And all this fairy energy around this wizard. So you have very big powers here. You're here to teach people the old ways. People look up to you. Yeah. And they respect you. And I love that. Like, you demand and earn it here. You have the Empress. So, literally. That's the boss. So, and male or female, right? So, Emperor vibes. The crane bag, sacred ocean, medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. So maybe you've been learning about different things that the sea can provide to heal in different ways, incorporating that in your art or in your skin products. The way that you look is just shining. Your hair is beautiful. Getting blonde hair, so somebody could have blonde hair, short brown hair or short reddish hair. This girl, yeah, there's a lot of blondes. 1, 2, 3, 4, like a dirty blonde. Red hair. There's a lot of people here. So this is very interesting. So I'm just saying them all, and I'm like, everybody's like, yeah, that's all the hairs, Alicia. Yeah, okay, so we've got everybody here. So very beautiful, but they're showing me this hair here. It's just highlighted. It's very beautiful. So you could be learning about that. You may be going through like clutter or like cleaning up your home or where you live. With the decluttering, and you're making better choices here. The crane bag, that's very interesting. So you could be drawn to cranes or birds in general. That could be one of your spirit guides here. So with your tarot cards, you have the Ace of Cups. So people, that's why I said they love you. Okay, they just absolutely adore you. Okay, you're very loving to them. You're always there for like a shoulder to cry on or to give good advice. You love them, love people, and you give genuine love. With the Nine of Pentacles, you give to yourself, you give self-love, you take care of yourself, you have self-respect, or you're working on those things. You're working on being very fertile, your bag, your money. If you're a business man or woman, you're working on that, right? People see that. You could be very single here. For some of you, you aren't, because there's like something to do with like a pregnancy. Some of you are pregnant here, so that could be significant because the Empress is here. And the Six of Swords, or you're going to have a committed relationship here that you'll be very fertile in. So whether it's not children, it could be fur babies, it could be your hobbies, it could be anything, right? But the Empress is very abundant here. So more Taurus energy, more Libra energy. The Hierophant here, yeah. So this is committed to yourself. You're committed to the divine. You're committed to your divine path. You're willing to be judged and judge others at the same time, because we're all human, right? And you're willing to stand in your truth. And your morals and values are very important to you. The way that people, view you, or your reputation for sure matters. And you are not one to put up with a bunch of crap here, right? Like with the Empress and the Six of Swords, like you will move on so fast, people won't even know, and this girl's dress is disintegrating. Yeah, you have fashion sense. So that beautiful dress here, she's wearing like a wedding dress here, the Empress, and she looks just gorgeous. Like she's stunning. If you have a wife and you're a masculine, people are jealous of, like they're a little jealous. Like this is a side note, but they're kind of like admiring but / jealous of the fact that you guys are such a beautiful couple, or how hot your wife is. And even when she's like pregnant, they're just like, yeah, baby. Okay, that's for some of you. Anyways, yeah, this is someone who is stable and loyal, okay? And calls ultimate judgment, listens to their ultimate inside voice, and you make sound judgments when it comes to your life. And it's your moment with this wake up. It's your moment. Yeah, Spirit is waking you up, and you wake others up, right? And it's your time to shine, and you're here. So that's so lovely. Absolutely. You came in like a wrecking ball is what I'm hearing. And your sense of style is on point. Okay, so who is admiring you? Okay, we have an ex-lover, so someone you may have been with in the past. You may or may not have been committed to them, but they still see you in a very beautiful light. They still admire you. They may dream about you quite frequently. We have a fan, so if you have a platform, social media, your friends, etc., like, or strangers you've never met, like this person's a fan of that. They're a fan of you, and they're admiring you. This is another tarot reader. This is lovely. I like that. Absolutely. That's what we're here to do. It's to admire each other, to learn from each other. It's beautiful. A karmic partner. So this could be somebody that, is a karmic to you. They're still admiring you. This could be someone else's karmic partner as well. Step relation. Okay, so this could be a step relation to you. They're admiring you. We have a boss, okay? Yes. So your boss is admiring you. We also got boss energy here, so that makes a lot of sense here. The Hierophant, the Empress. This could be a boss that you work with, but they do care about you. They want you to know that. We have father-in-law. Oh, wow. So your father-in-law is taken, taken to you. They admire you. They think that you are like a great husband or wife or partner. They absolutely think that you shine, right? Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to end it here. I think it was so beautiful. I hope that it resonated If you would like a personal reading or to like, share, comment, or subscribe, if you are called to, all the information is in the description box below. And as always, I'll see you for the next reading. Take care. All right, if you picked pile number 3, this beautiful shell. It's very pink. It's so gorgeous. Let's find out what people admire and adore. I added that to your pile. It's pretty much every pile for sure. What do they adore about you? What do they love about you? So, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. The messages are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So, let's find out what they adore about you. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so you could be a Libra here or have Libra placements in your chart. We have sun energies, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are coming through very heavy right away. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really love this. Your favorite color could be purple. There's a lot of purple here. We have pink as well. I think they want to go there. All right. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Switching this out. Okay, so what people admire about you the most, the one thing that's standing out here is your potentials. You have potential for growth, for opportunities. You're growing. People see that in you. You also see the potential in others and in other situations. You kind of see through them and their inner child. Get my dog. So people admire that about you. They think that you are very beautiful. If you wear any type of robes as well, they find that very attractive. Anything in your hair, if you do your hair with like, I'm also getting like incorporating the seashells. So this was very similar to the energy that I was seeing in pile number 2. So if you were kind of drawn to that. I also got a very weird message while I was doing your pile. And it was interesting because I was like, wow, because I kept wanting to call you pile number 4, but I didn't do a pile number 4. So it was almost like they were going to tell you, hey, if there had been a pile number 4, you would have picked it. So 4 could be significant. You have 24 here, 44. It's a very balanced number. It talks about like reunions and celebrations and happy families if we're referring to like the 4 of Wands in the tarot, or you know, anything with 4s, that's a balanced number as well. So you may see that and look that up. It's got more interpretations than that, of course. So people admire your abundance here. Look at this infinite abundance. Absolutely. They find you to be very thrifty with money, or you're very, like you take good care of your body, your hair. You work very hard on like self-care and things like that. I find that to be very attractive. You have a very, what am I thinking of? There's like a time period, kind of getting, what is that? There's a show on Netflix. I'm going to think of it. But they have like, the second one is like Queen Charlotte, and the first one, Bridgerton. Oh my God. Okay. So it's something like a Bridgerton vibe. You may like that. You may like Downton Abbey or things of that nature. People associate you with that time period, or you like to dress very, I'm getting Baroque. I keep hearing Baroque. That could be wrong, but that's just what I'm hearing. It's like a Baroque style. Okay. So very artistic with what you wear. You could be very drawn to fairies as well. We have a fairy here and a fairy here, and I'll get to those cards. But it says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So people find that your life purpose is actually bringing you a lot of balance here. You could be very balanced and very fair, very logical, analytical with the Justice card here, because that's very Libra energy. So that's where I was picking that up from. Also, I'm finding that you may even work in the criminal justice system, or you have like a degree within that, or you're interested in that profession. For some of you, that's not going to be for all of you, but people see you as very fair, Okay, they see that you're good at making decisions, or they think you are. Not to say that, they could be wrong, but people kind of look at us differently than we see ourselves. So this is really interesting because we have insight. So you're very insightful, very intuitive, very knowledgeable, and you may meditate, and you may work on your chakra system or healing your internal organs through like binaural beats and things like that, and yoga, mindfulness practices. You have like a very, if you have a business, people see you as being very wealthy with this infinite abundance, or people, you're making money. Okay, and you're very creative. Also with the food in her baskets here, so whether male or female, of course, they think that you're a good cook, or that maybe you have a garden that you tend to. So that's also very beautiful here. So they find that they admire that about you. They admire the way that you are growing in your own mindset. You help others. You're very insightful. People can come to you for advice. And we had this card. There was a card here. It says listen. So you're a very good listener. People can come to you about anything, and they value your opinion, your advice. You could be a counselor, or you could be a mediator of some sort. You're very imaginative here, so you can kind of take people to a different world where everything exists, and that's because you're very connected through the 5D. 13 could be significant here with this insight card. So you're a very deep person, and you see the potential in everything. You're very fair. You're very kind. You're very compassionate. You have a very logical side to you as well. So you guys could have like air and fire, like I was mentioning earlier. But people can come to you, and they know that you will listen, that you will be someone that they can trust, and that you can show them the way, right? If that's what they would like, right? Sometimes people just need an ear to listen to, and you're just there to listen, or you've been through similar things, and you're able to communicate that as well. So we have endings here, number 29, and it says skull. So if you have like a very specific decor in your home, especially where like you've got like glass shelves or shelving, and the way that you decorate like with plants and flowers, and maybe you've been around the world, you've traveled here, people admire that about you, because they kind of see you as like traveled, and you're worldly, and things, right? What is that? And it's like I'm blah blah blah, and I know things, right? Like I think it's a Game of Thrones reference, like originally, or they've used it before, but whatever. You're very divinely connected. Look, it's 11 o'clock on the clock, and it's Friday. So Friday could be significant for you, and it says March 11th, Friday. So you could be born in March. That would very much be like Pisces, Aries. So you could have that in your chart. But the way that you decorate, look at these shelves here, and the way this home is decorated. People admire the way that your fashion sense and your decorations. They also really like that if you're like drawn to skulls and death and things like that. Also, they are very much admiring the fact that you don't put up with any bullshit. You put things to an end very quickly, or you've started to learn that. You are able to see where the potential only goes so far, and then you're like, okay, and then you move accordingly, right? So I feel like for some of you, these are people that you don't even talk to anymore, or that there's been an ending with, or a separation. This could be friends, family, love interest. That's all here with that card. So I'm also getting like you could belong to a specific tribe, or you've been to like Latin America, different places like that to visit, and you've brought back artifacts, and you tell stories. You're very insightful in the way that you tell stories about your life. I'm getting that vibe of like I can just speak forever, and it's so clear. Oh my gosh, I love this. So clear. All right, so you have stop here. So there's those endings, and here's the stop card. And this is you stopping yourself. It's also because you know when to stop, okay? Or you know when to tell others, hey, no, stop with your behavior, or there's going to be an ending, or, stop with this because we don't have much time with this immortality card here. Coriander, you could cook with coriander, or use coriander if you use spell work or things like that. I'm sure it's got plenty of plenty of uses here. So it's really interesting. So there's like the coriander seed oil is here. There's like a kind of a balm type that's here with the frogs. So you like people love your kitchen. It's homey, it's warm. You're always inviting. You're always the one who has like the snacks and the food and things like that. So people really love being around you. They absolutely just adore you. They look up to you. You may have had to, with certain people, be like, stop your bad behavior, or I need you to please stop what you're doing or whatever because it bothers me XYZ, or you're learning boundaries, okay? And you know when to tell people to be like, stop it, okay? Stop. I'm getting that ending, like an ending here with people, and it was just like, okay, now move accordingly, right? And you're just going along your merry way, right? So you may be very, and I don't mean it in like a horrible way. People always attribute that with like certain air signs, as in like they don't care, they're unfeeling, all they do is this. Now you got to look at everybody's chart. Everybody's chart is different, and judging someone just by their sun sign is like, I don't know, only peeling a lemon and never using the rind. It's like there's so many other uses. I don't know any other acronym or any other way, like not acronym, but any other way to express it, right? Okay, so where was I going with that? Yeah. So I feel like you're very connected with nature spirits, and you love being in nature. You could look really good in this beautiful coral or peach. Right here we have this beautiful Picasso jasper, and it's like just stunning. And your makeup, they love and admire like the way you do your makeup. You're stunning is what I'm hearing, or so like handsome. There could be a lot of you could love jewelry, earrings here for those of you that have earrings and such, or piercings. You could have very distinct facial features. They're almost like this model. I'm getting that this is like the model pile. Like you guys are very attractive. Okay, so people, they look up to you. You're a very good leader. So we have follow me, come. This is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. That's that leadership vibe. Number 23 is here. So that could be significant as well. And it goes to 24. So, wow, that's interesting. So we go from 23 to 24. And remember this, when I was shuffling these, I wasn't even looking at the numbers. I just wanted to have the Picasso Jasper here because her eyes are so intense. And they were saying like, this is how your gaze is. You see right through people. You are very deep, very emotional. That's what I was getting back to. Oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. So, getting back to the air sign qualities, air signs can be more logical. They can be more with going with their thoughts and what makes sense. And after they've already, gone through all the options, the choices, overthought it, anxiety, fear, you know what I'm saying? You just go through the cycle. So, but it doesn't mean they don't have emotions, okay? And some people are just better at using certain aspects of their personality or their makeup, of what their chart was or whatever they're comfortable with, to keep being that way. And it's almost like there are parts of everyone that we're learning, just like tarot, to balance, which is balancing our emotional side, balancing our earthly side, our 3D existence, our work life, our home life, those type of things. But they're all intertwined. And then we go to balancing like our mind and our mental health and the way that we think, the way that we react as well, and the things we say. And we got the same with the fire, balancing the passion, the desire, the impulsiveness, the craziness, right? So, absolutely. So, with this follow me, yeah, heavily. You bring people into this other world. You're like, follow me, there's another way. And if you want to, that's cool. If you don't, that's okay too. Like, but I'm here with my hand held out, and you're very giving to others. You give them a hand. You're probably there for them when other people aren't. They can depend on you. They know that here. And we have shine bright like a candle. You shine bright like a candle, and don't be afraid to be that if you're still learning that. Growth, as you get older, you give less. You do. You just really do. Okay? You just do. And that comes with age. It comes with experience. It comes with life lessons that you have to go through. And I feel like for most of you, you are accepting what your life is. You know that there are going to be endings that you have to kind of go through, that they're not always easy. And people very much see you shining very brightly. You're like a Picasso here. Like the background of this, she's got she's painting, and it's literally almost like Starry, Starry Night. So you are very talented artistically, and you can learn how to be a better painter, and you can be a better creator. But everybody has a piece of something that can be considered art. And this is fantastic. So I love this. 36. You will make it through this. Okay, people see that you've made it through hard times. You're going to make it through. That you're still going to shine bright like a candle. If you've overcome any mental health issues, or you're working through those, or you've been struggling, and I'm not going to go any further into that. The skull says it all. They are saying that everybody's connected, and that you will make it through it. And just keep going, okay? So the sadness is there. If you need to talk to somebody, you need some help, there are numbers below. Reach out to me as well. I'm always going to try and be there for anyone that I absolutely can, if I can. So people see you. They see you. They see your light, okay? And you're like shining so brightly, and you're like, follow me. It's cool. Come on, let's go. Where are we going to go? And then you go off on your adventures, right? You're very good at giving people a safe space. And look, the earth is part of her hair here. I just noticed that. So people admire your hair, the way you do your hair, especially if you have long hair. Almost all of these people in the picture have long hair. Every single one of them. Not one of them has like short hair. The Picasso Jasper, they don't have any hair. Those cards don't incorporate hair at all. So, but it's very interesting because every single one of them. Yeah. Okay, so you could have all different color hair here. I'm getting, this card red. Blonde is very heavy here. Blonde, 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 blonde. So red or blonde hair is coming through very strongly. So the sun dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Okay, so you got abundance twice. If you're a dancer, or you, I'm even getting like a belly dancer here. You could be a belly dancer, or you could perform in some way. There's also this fairy-like vibe here. And fairies are just they're ethereal. You're very exotic looking. Your culture is very important to you. I feel that for a lot of you, that you have certain rituals or dances and that you may do. Can we get like a rain dance for Texas, please? Can anybody like start that right now? I will join in. So we've got joyful activity. With that, you're very active. People see you, you're very joyful. Your celebration of life, you're probably got a new lease on life. You're very good at going through transformations with the skull and the endings, or you've gotten better at it. So you're always coming up with something new for your hair, for your nails, for your wardrobe, for whatever, you may be bringing up new hobbies, finding new hobbies, experiencing new things. You like to go out and explore things. The sun is active, passionate energy, right? So very beautiful. Number 32 on that card. So for some of you, this isn't going to apply to everybody, but one of your, the people that admires you, this could be the person, but this could also be your energy. We have general contractor. So it says, are you a natural at overseeing projects through to completion? So this doesn't have to be in general contracting, but I can see that you absolutely put in the time, the effort, you work hard. People see that. They see why you're abundant. It's because you're putting hard work in. You see things through to completion. It says you have the skills necessary to follow your dreams. Stay grounded and focused. Create a strong foundation and a good team of people around you. Have confidence and believe in your ability to be prosperous and abundant. Geez, you got abundant like 3 times, 3 different cards. Can't make it up. So people admire your confidence when you believe in yourself. They see you as prosperous and abundant. You're creating a strong foundation for yourself. You have a good team of people around you, and you're building something with this building card. So you may be building up your business, building up your social media platform. You could be literally a builder or a general contractor, or work with general contractors as well here. But this is very stable energy with the pyrite. Yeah. Very nice. I like that. So we have opportunity knocks, go for it. So you have a lot of opportunities. You could have a sister, or this is like your friends. So you have a sweet group of friends here. They're watching you with all these opportunities. They see you as very much the person who's manifesting whatever you want into your life. They're helping you create those opportunities, creative daydreaming with you. When you guys get together, you're in this whole little world of your own. And you just kind of like bibbity bop along is what I'm getting. And they love you. They love your laughter. This is one thing they absolutely admire about you. You have laughter here. It says you need a good laugh. Okay, so your laughter is infectious. People love that. They see you as just like, it's almost, you laugh, they laugh. Everybody laughs. You're not supposed to be, it's not like work bestie vibes or your bestie vibes where you just look at each other and you're just dying of laughing because, you know, you just get stupider and stupider. I love that. So people find you to be absolutely hilarious, okay? You've also grown up a lot. People see this. You've gone through hard lessons here. So we have the Three of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so you're not accepting bullshit offers, and this is also you knowing that taking risks can be foolish, and people may be still admiring you for that. They admire what you've overcome and how you've come so far, how you've grown up, how you're not afraid to take risks or go for the path that you want, and that you're going to embrace your dreams. And if you were unstuck, people are helping you try and get unstuck so that you can follow your dreams. They see your potential in you as well as you see in them. And this helps them to grow. And you've got such a beautiful vibe here. You could like patterns on clothes. I'm getting like the patterns on like Gucci and Fendi and like the purses and things like that. And you could be really drawn to triangles. There's a triangle here on this immortality card here. Of course, it's upside down. I'm sure people know what the name of that is. It's not coming to me, but it represents all the elements here. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah, earth, air, wind, water, fire. Okay, got it. Oh, did I say wind? Earth, air, water, and fire. Goodness. Okay, so the Fool. You could be an Aries. The Hanged Man, reverse. You could be Aries, Pisces. I was mentioning that earlier. That's so weird. Yeah, they both came out here. So major things going on in your life. You're learning some lessons. You're taking responsibility. People see that in you, and you're growing and you're changing, and it's beautiful. And you may wear a lot of green here. You could. I'm getting also army vibes, so you could be in the service. Page of Wands reversed. Aries, Leo, Sag again. So, and this is, you don't make plans towards people who waste your time. This is not for you. You're aware of that. You're willing to tell people to stop. You know which direction you want to go into after kind of assessing the situation and where to move forward. So, people have tried to block you. Friends have tried to block you. Friends have probably tried to steer your path or control you. And you're like, I don't think so. And so, you know, people see that you have boundaries, or you're working on those. So good job. Okay, so these are some characteristic cards I made for this reading specifically. And we're going to see who admires you. Look at this. You have family. Your family admires you. They adore you. I'm also getting you're very that you're very committed as well. Content creators. So this is another content creator. They're admiring your work, which is how it should be. Whoop, whoop. Hey, YouTube, what's up? So this is beautiful. So someone else who makes content, they're also, you probably inspire them, okay? You have a lot of insight. You're showing your potential, which helps people to grow. The only people who are affronted by that are people who don't want to grow or don't know what you're doing or haven't processed their own shit, so they're projecting onto you. So that usually probably happens with this pile. So comment down below if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we have mother-in-law. So your mother-in-law is admiring you. Oh, that's lovely. What beautiful energy. Oh, they love your laughter. You make them very happy. They love spending time with you. Ex-lover. So an ex-lover, I told you this is someone that you ended it with. They absolutely still admire you. They think about your connection quite a bit. They think about how you were loyal. Yep, sure do. How you were a loyal friend, if it was a friendship, how you were a loyal, sister, brother, ex-partner. You were loyal, okay? friend of a friend. So these are people that, you know, people talk about you too. And so they admire you and they talk about you, but when they do, they're admiring you. We have mother. So your own mother admires you. That's lovely. I like that. See, we got that with mother and mother-in-law. So heavy feminine vibes here for sure coming through that want to support you and love you. You have strangers. So strangers admire you. People you don't even know. Look at that. Pile number 3. You guys are badasses, especially with the Fool. Like, Fool's like, And she's got her eyes closed. She's got her bag, but she's got her bag. Like, look at her purse. It's pretty, and it matches her outfit. And so you guys may like to match, you know, like different things, you know, with your jewelry, with your outfits. You could wear feathers. There could be like specific shoes that you wear. If you're a man, you could have to wear a uniform. And if you do, like, that's very attractive. People admire that about you. They see how much power you hold with the Fool right here, how connected you are with the nature spirits, the nature world. With this immortality on top of it, it's almost like you either look young for your age, or there's something about you that is like, wow, oh my gosh, people find out like, oh, wow, you are not so-and-so, or you've been through a lot more, or literally you've been through near-death experiences. You've had to look at the shadow side, the dark side, and that brings us all to those nasty thoughts I was talking about earlier with the skull that we have to kind of go through. So you know that life is fragile, and it's not, and we don't know what happens afterwards necessarily. A lot of us have our own ideas of what that is. And they are kind of confirming that, like, as long as you're touching other people, or that you are in the energy of love, that's immortal. Okay. People won't remember what you do, but how you made them feel. Okay. Well, not remember what you do, but they'll remember how you made them feel. And people remember how you make them feel. And you make them feel seen and heard and loved. And that is so amazing. And your laughter, keep it up. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, or to like, share, comment, or subscribe,